Hello and welcome to another WWE 2K15, sorry. It's the games now in America, the North American tab, and it's 4 days. It's released internationally. So today's match, well, first of all, today's game is WWE 12, and the rivalry I'm focusing on is John Cena and the Nexus. And this was a huge rivalry in 2010. I think it sort of went on a little bit into 2011. It kind of ended, but I have to admit it was a brilliant rivalry. I think it had a lot of people who hadn't bothered with WWE coming back to watch it, but just because of this rivalry was such a big thing, and it was such, in some ways when you look back at it, it was such a simple idea. All it was is rookies from what was, because NXT now is like a actual program. Well, it's a wrestling brand, whereas it was actually like a reality program where each week you voted on somebody, and the person with the least votes got the bullet. I think I only watched the first series. I didn't really bother with it after that too much. I actually thought it was quite a good show to start with. It was just I never got around to watching it in the end. But it was just amazing how, like, for people who had just started out, how powerful they were and how much sort of control they brought. I remember watching, because I remember watching the original bit where they first showed up and wrecked the whole arena, and I was like, I only seen it on YouTube like well after it happened, and I was just like, wow. But it was sort of amazing how big a rivalry it was, because I mean, while John Cena was like the main hero in the storyline, there was other superstars that got involved as well. So, as I say, it was a massive.
Why is it so effective? Well, I really wish you would.
It was a really great rivalry, I must admit. And why the hell did I just get? Kind of funny, but oh well. So I'm trying to recreate the match that took place at SummerSlam 2010, Team WWE versus Team Nexus.
Thank you again for joining us.
I must admit, I have not played this game in such a while. It's pretty much the same controls as WWE 2K15. Hasn't changed too much. Because this was sort of a turning point in the series, because
like a big right hand was that roundhouse kick.
They'd changed a lot of things. I think this is one where they introduced the Predator, what they called the Predator technology. Something they used the name something to do with Randy Orton.
What a tag team match this has been.
This is the one where you could sort of break up, like if you were in the middle of a finisher and you wanted to stop it, you could break that up. I personally never liked it at first, but now I've sort of got used to it. It can be annoying in some matches, especially online, but and it sort of added a bit more realism.
And he gets the tag. Slater, the 232-pounder, calls himself the one-man rock band.
I think he got fired something over him strangling somebody with a tie or something. It sounded really silly. I think because a lot of the fans didn't like it, and it was amazing to see that they'd actually listened and brought him back, because I mean, I know he's been out for quite a while, but it's amazing how big he becomes like in the last couple of years. So if they'd never hired him back, they would have lost out big time. Because I remember that, I think it was sometime last year, it was a bit where John Cena had that massive lump on his elbow or something. He had to leave for a couple of months, and he actually became like the top person for a while. It was so nice to see someone else for a change.
Intercepted.
I think it's actually the first game Daniel Bryan was in, so I don't think he was in there that long. And this is a very annoying system. A breaking point is so easily abused, especially online. I hate it.
The physicality of this match. This has been brutal. And there's a tag. He might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have.
I think this was actually Edge's last game that he was in, not as a legend. Well, he might actually. No, I think he was a legend when I picked him. It's such a shame to see the way he went. I never really liked him to start with when he was with Edge, when it was Edge and Christian. I never really liked him then. I didn't sort of like him. It's 2006, but he was such a good villain, and I don't think it was like till 2009. No, maybe later than that. Should I say about 2010, 11? I actually started to like him, and that's when he found out about his injury and that he couldn't continue, which is really a huge shame because I think he was, whether I liked him or not, he was really clever, and I don't think there's many people like him. He could just hit it, that spear was so deadly. Oh, I don't believe that. Oh, that's good. That's good, isn't it? I hate that. I used to hate that pin system. I kind of do right now after that, but I do know what difficult this is on. This might actually be on normal.
What sheer determination.
I think there was a lot of midnight launches in America last night, and apparently there was Sting and Hulk Hogan appearing at certain places. You can actually meet them. That sounds absolutely amazing. I think when I was younger I was a massive Hogan fan. I don't know. I think he's just one of those characters that it's something you remember your childhood, you'll just instantly like. But, oh, did he tap? As Daniel Bryan would say. It's now back to 2-on. I think that's pretty amazing then. Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's pretty amazing that you could actually got the chance to meet them in person. Especially Sting, I think that's pretty huge because obviously he's been a big part of TNA for a really long time.
Oh no!
Is X to reverse? I'm just trying to wonder. Oh, there's the first game that introduced comebacks.
Stretching out that torso, checking for any bruises, and you know they're there.
Daniel Bryan going for the cover.
Oh, you can do hot tag. Apparently that's in 2K15. I think it's on both versions as well.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Hard shot to Barrett. You know he felt that.
Yeah, I was a massive Hogan fan. As I've got older, I don't think he was that great as people made him out to be. I could be wrong. Opinion.
Good job getting to the ropes there.
I want some more of a Sting person than a Hogan person because they're both my favourite.
That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression.
Oh, look at this.
It's pretty awesome that you can go and meet them. I was actually going to do a handicap match, a 3-on, like a tornado 3-on something tag, but I decided not to do it in the end.
He does it again.
It's kind of a.
The physicality.
I thought it would have just took forever.
Stand, but he still presses on. Wade Barrett loves to utilize a brawling, rugged style.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Oh.
We got a tag.
John Cena in. I'll do a hot tag. Oh yeah, it's still got. I can't remember if this is the one that gives you an instant finisher. It does.
John Cena has said the WWE is his. Watch it. John Cena poised with the attitude adjustment.
I laugh if this actually pit. What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Cena's gonna win it.
Cena wins every match.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. Justin Gabriel to go now.
So electric. These are great competitors.
Get back to handicap matches. I was actually watching a video on YouTube. Smack Talks.
Whether you cheer him or not, John Cena evokes more emotion out of our.
It looks like they've removed certain match types from the current gen, next gen, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions. They actually moved the handicap out, which I think is a big thing. I mean, I feel with handicap matches they haven't sort of been as fun as they used to be in like SmackDown vs Raw 2007, 2008. I must admit I don't play them as much as I used to, but I still love playing them. I kind of get the feeling there's an actual reason behind it in that I was wondering how the stamina system would work with a handicap match. So my guess is they removed it just for like, sort of get it working
I know where he is now.
and then see how it goes. Other matches, I think. What's his move? Inferno match. I'm not surprised at that though, but I don't really think that's a big loss because I can't remember the last time I played an Inferno match.
Cena.
So I think a lot of like the matches where you can have quite a few people in, like so. There's no ladder match. It's just TLC. I don't think that's a massive thing, but if you prefer ladder matches, it is. It won't bother me, but I can imagine it would bother other people. And I think that's really all that was announced. It was found to be removed. I was kind of annoyed at the handicap matches because, as I said, I do enjoy them, but I don't think they're a big thing. And also, they were apparently there's not a lot of customization you can use with edited Adiva,
1, 2,
which is really a shame. But I kind of felt it was going to be very limited. I think the reason why a lot of Diva stuff is limited is because of certain people that like to do things. I've personally never seen the appeal, but there we go. I think they've actually got rid of this replay system as well. I've read that somewhere, but I don't know how true that is. I hope not, because I kind of like it. Anyway, I'd like to take the time to thank you for watching this video. I shall see you next time.